Oh, very Portuguese.
Thinks it's the biggest mackerel he's ever seen in his life.
Probably the biggest mackerel ever.
So the plan is go and look around Porto a bit more, do a food shop, just need a few fresh things, go post our postcards that we wrote last night, and then whilst we have wind we're going to use it. We're going to try and get down to Lisbon, which is like just over 2 days worth of sailing. I think it's like 49 hours, something like that, hopefully. So if it all goes well, we'll sail down to Lisbon. We're in Porto. Oh, very Portuguese.
Brothers in Porto.
Our boat's out there somewhere. The mist has settled in, and just as we're about to leave, so it's going to be an interesting exit. Time to get the rib over these rocks again. Just picked up anchor, heading into the mist. Bye bye Porto, you were very lovely. Definitely come back. We don't have much days left of wind, so we need to get as far south as possible. South. After sort of Sunday, it's absolutely for wind, so we need to get cracking. What a view, eh? Lovely view of Portugal. When you're renting distance, it's only one chug, am I right? So there's we just exited the fog, and now behind us there's a wall of cloud. You can see Portugal like just above it in some places. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on the GoPro, but that's very cool. It looks like the white wall from Game of Thrones. But we're about to go into more mist, so that's cool. But for a split second, we can see things. We're still motoring because there's no wind yet. Hopefully soon there'll be some.
It's very loud because we're still motoring. David's done a shift, I've done a shift, now Wilf's on his.
I'm bored.
He's so bored, he's tied the tiller off, he's just sat there. We're gonna make some toast now because we've got nothing else to do.
We can't flip in sail, there's no wind, look at this. No wind, we're just banging around. So we're all going a bit potty because it's just loud, engine loud. Hopefully soon the wind will turn up because we're getting crazy.
And there's another man over here. I just bashed my head so hard.
Aquabero! Sails are finally up. We are sailing. We're finally able to turn the blooming engine off. Yeah, that was like a good 7 hours of motoring. Wasn't ideal. We can't afford to do that, but we're now, hopefully, touch wood, we've got some wind. Okay, it's currently coming from the southwest, so hopefully it shifts around a bit. We're still a long way off to go. We've done 28 miles under motor and we've got 153 to go. So hopefully all of them can be under sail.
I'm in bed again.
Me too this time.
This one as well.
Ben's reading me a bedtime story about
I've been reading The Life of Pi. It's about a boat that sinks.
Ben's reading David Life of Pi. But now the engine's off, everything's so much quieter. We've been listening to the for the last swimming 7 hours. Dolphins are back. Woo. Hey dolphins. There's a dolphin playing with our auto helmet at the back, and it scared the bejeebers out of me because obviously your first thought is orcas. As you can see, this little fella is just having a fun time with it. Just sailing past loads of seagulls and dolphins feeding, I'm guessing on a school of fish. Very cool. You just keep see dolphins jumping out the water everywhere, and then the seagulls picking off the fish from the surface. So normally when we see dolphins, if you go to the front, they're always playing around. Whoa! They're always playing around the front. Yo! What's on, fellas? They love just surfing the bow of your boat, like using the wake. Look at that. So many dolphins today. They're very interested in this tracker today. I'm not sure why. They love it. They've all just been looking at it. So it's just about to go 7 in the morning. Not much of a sunrise this morning. So this is the first day of our Porto to Lisbon sail. Hopefully we'll be in Lisbon tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, something like that. Currently doing quite a good time because the wind's just picked up. Along it between 5.5 and 7 knots, which is pretty rapid. Might have to do some more reefing in a bit if it picks up. The swell's got a bit annoying. It's sort of coming from the side now, so kind of getting rolled around a bit. Obviously you can't tell on the GoPro, as always. But yeah, I've been sailing for about 18.5 hours I think so far. Another 24 hours to go I think.
We're making toast.
Hello.
And making toast.
We got this cool contraption called not a toaster, so we have to fry all our bread.
Wow. I'm going to wash myself in the sink later.
Small thing.
His whole body in a
Let's
sink.
film it later.
Hello everyone, it's me again. Currently eating some Spanish Haribo that really are not good, but there's some sugar. It is midday, day 2 of our little passage to Lisbon. We've done 97.2 nautical miles so far. Still got 21 hours to go. Still got a while. Wind's died down, we're doing a lot of this. Listen to that racket. We got the swell right over to our starboard. So it's been super rocky. And we're about to get to Nazaré, which I'll let Wilf know to explain more about Nazaré. He actually surfs. He knows why it's good.
We've had a bit of an interesting last half hour debating about what to do. As you can hear, the sails are a bit flappy. We are still moving though. We're going to go sail on. We were debating whether to go to Nazaré or the anchorage just south of Nazaré, but we think that the wind is going to hold off enough, hopefully, to get us semi-close. We'll see. Anyway, Nazaré that's over there. It's got the largest recorded surfable wave in the world. It's made due to a big old trench coming off the shelf that we're sort of above that stays like real deep, real narrow. All the energy gets channeled up through it, boom, and then it suddenly hits land. Big wave. Anyway, we might end up in Peniche, we might end up in Lisbon. Who knows? We don't know. We're just trying to get as far as we can. We're just going past the mainland Portugal and the little islands that are just off the headland. Berlurgus Islands, something like that. Flipping can't remember.
Something.
Berlengus Islands, them ones over there. They look very lovely. We've got another sailboat next to us who's also from the UK. Wind is still going, it's about 4:30 now, and the wind's meant to die off at some point tonight, so hopefully we get good miles in before it does. We've got 67 more miles to go, David's just thrown in our really great fishing rod.
Might be on.
We're reeling it in and we might be on. We might have a fish, we're not sure yet. It does look like there's a fish on the line and it's heavy enough, but we don't want to get too optimistic.
What flavour is it?
Oh, I can definitely see a fish on the end of the line.
Like a bigger.
Oh, fish supper sounds like a treat, boys.
Is it better than a Kit Kat? Oh, that's a massive!
Is it actually big?
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Where's the bottom? Oh my. What are we gonna do?
Oh my goodness, it's bloody massive!
String is ready. Dave! Fish, what is that? What are you? I don't even know what monster flavour it is.
What flavour fish are we?
Monster of a fish.
Stringer's gloved up.
Sorry, it's gonna get eaten by a dolphin or something.
Holy crikey!
It looks like a massive mackerel. Yeah. Oh my fuck! The gills are
He's got teeth as well, so be careful.
fish for days, fish for days.
Oh, sorry lad. You're a
Gonna go get
monster! You're a fucking monster!
Right, hey, what's heard mate?
Right, don't go too far, String, because that's going to move and then you're going to have to grab it up. That is a whoop, that's the biggest fish to date. Hands down.
That's all the fish we've ever caught combined.
That's the biggest fish I think I've ever seen. Are we allowed to put this on the internet?
Ben did some googling, and we reckon it's Atlantic mackerel. But William thinks it's the biggest mackerel he's ever seen in his life.
Probably the biggest mackerel ever.
It's probably the biggest mackerel ever.
I think
So-
it's more like a shark.
I spent a lot of time with mackerel.
I'm making dinner, and it's going to involve a big fish. Good thing you haven't got smell-o-vision.
David is currently making some dinner, and it's going to feature. Oh! I don't know if I can show this on YouTube. Blow it out! Blow it out! Where is he?
He's in the bucket back here.
This yummy little man. What's going in with the fish, David?
Ketchup!
We'll show you the final product, I'm
making
sure.
a tomato sauce, and we're gonna have it with maybe rice, or maybe pasta, or maybe just as is. I'm making a tomato sauce, and we're going to have it with maybe pasta or maybe rice. I'm making a tomato sauce.
Ketchup.
All we're doing is making a fish some shark happy.
We haven't got descaling because these are mackerel, isn't it?
No, don't descale it.
Good, so
Good enough, yeah. Descale it. It's like
Scale is for
proper scaly, yeah.
These are
It's
some
sea bream or
hair.
sea bass, they need descale, stuff like that. Hello, I'm Will Stringer and I used to be a fishmonger at Tesco, Uckfield.
We didn't do any footage of dinner because it was so
quick.
it was so yummy that we just absolutely annihilated it. So, well, sorry everyone, we did the thing again.
We had, I'll describe it. We had okay basmati rice. Topped with, and then it gets good, Topped with, no cigarettes. Topped with a rich tomato sauce with peppers and courgettes and other stuff, garlic and flavours and stuff. You know what flavours are. And then pan fried mackerel, fried in butter. Simple,
In butter and a little bit lime in there?
Nah, just butter.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Just butter.
Well, I tasted lime in mine.
Ben had lime. Okay, Ben some lime.
It was delicious. It was wicked. And now this is happening. The wind's coming back, man. What a life we
I'm just
live.
putting things in my mouth.
Yeah, David's just eating M&Ms.
Hello YouTube kids, I'm eating M&Ms. Hey guys, what's on man? We're in Lisbon.
That's the outskirts of Lisbon. Downtown Lisbon's over there. We're motoring. We've been motoring all night.
Cool. Look at that, eh?
We're going under the bridge. It's very loud.
We found the tall ships again. There they are. They're following us over there. The Mexican tall ship, they're all getting ready to leave. They've all got the harnesses on to go stand at the top of the yards. With a crowd of people waiting, waving us in. How nice of them. Hello, the boat boys have arrived.
That's actually crazy when the ship came up.
We're just rounding the corner to the marina that we're going to stay in for the night. Just around here somewhere. We rounded the corner. We got this far. There's the corner. There's the marina. There's a bridge. There's a footbridge. We think it goes up and down. It must do, because there's other sailing yachts in there with their masts up. And it looks like there's people just waiting. The tall ships are leaving, so we're just gonna hang around and watch that, I guess. The bridge is open.
30 seconds.
It's open for 30 seconds. It's gonna be chaos. All these boats are lining up to come in. We're fourth in line. There wasn't no actual line. It was just everyone sort of doing donuts until someone went for it.
Look at the boys climbing.
So now we're just following everyone else out.
Yeah.
Ah, there are boys climbing up the yards.
The boys.
Tall ships take 2.
We literally are getting to places as the tall ships are leaving every time. These aren't tall ships, these are normal sized ships. Oh wow, look, yeah, there's a guy with a headdress on the bow.
Yeah, big Mayan headdress now on the bowsprit over there.
Sure.
Yeah.
How do you get that job? What do you do? We love the Portuguese.
I mean, I'm indifferent to them actually. Although this trip's made me more fond of the Portuguese than I was before. Before, my only reference was Cristiano Ronaldo, though, so... Well, and Rita. So Rita brought it up, Cristiano Ronaldo brought it down. Anyway, back to boats.
So we are in Lisbon. We've just arrived at the marina. We're so excited to have a shower. It's been too long. And excited to look around Lisbon. And it'll be very nice just to be able to walk into town rather than pump up the rib. Now we've got the marina spot. Tall ships are leaving. We can even firing off all their cannons and horns.
There's a whole war going on out
There's a bloody war going on.
Beer.
We've walked into Lisbon. Beer.
The America.
We sat in front of Americans, they're very loud.